One ecosystem, you know them. We not frightened for nobody, but we respect everybody, and we better than everybody. So we will run with anybody. No fear, no better than we. No kind, no better than we. Step on me one and say, one ecosystem to the world you say. One ecosystem will do something, do something, do something, do something, uno do something, do something. I'm not talking. One ecosystem will do something, do something, do something, do something, uno do something, do something. I'm not bag of leg chasing. Aye.
Welcome, welcome, welcome the entire world, and especially to all the Guile current viewers. This is the show of the future, the show of now, the show of excitement beyond 2021, where we are here to bring you the one ecosystem and the concept of and how we believe we fit into the future and what is going to take place. No, this is a live TV show. It is not scripted. There'll be fun, there'll be errors, there'll be a lot of things happening. We'll be laughing, enjoying, but most importantly, we're going to be discussing finance. We're going to be discussing a topic that is taboo in some homes, and we're here to demystify the very concept of money and what it's all about. I am here joined by a close friend and brother of mine, Brother Emmanuel Noel Jack. Many know him by Brother Noel. And I am your host and one of the main presenters this evening, Mr. King Jayms. We are extremely excited to be representing one ecosystem and what this can bring to the community and to the nation, where we believe we're going to do something. We're here to do something extremely special. We're here to do something that's going to unite, create, and cause stir in people in the right direction for the right reason, as we continue to build a massive community throughout the entire world that we're developing right now.
And good evening to the viewers, those of you who are listening, those of you on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you are. We welcome you to 2021 and beyond. This is all about a financial revolution. Pull up a chair. Come and sit and join us as we explore the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, e-commerce platform, transactions happening at the speed of light, AI technology, augmented reality, virtual reality, all in the play as we discuss the issues of finance, as we discuss the issues of cryptocurrency. Join us. Welcome to the show. Those of you in Trinidad and Tobago, the beautiful Caribbean, and the world at large.
I don't mind if you take a moment and you share this with all your friends and all the colleagues and everybody across the world. This is a show to share. This is a show to talk about. This is a show that's going to give you substance. There are many shows out there right now that's just comedy and talking about talking, but so many people talk without solution. Tonight we are going to talk and we're going to present solutions that we believe is going to be impactful to Trinidad and Tobago and an extension the Caribbean and in the wider regions of the world. So we are a solution-oriented organization that is absolutely happy, proud to come out here and represent this message of the world of blockchain technology, the world of cryptocurrency, and the very concept of. So we're excited to share this with you this evening. We're excited to have you here with us. I encourage you to share this show right now. Call someone, tell them, listen, they're on TV. Who's they? Boy, some people, boy, I don't know who they are, but they're talking some talk that making sense. And that is what we're here to do for you, friends. We're here to make sense to you. We're here to drive home a solid point of what is the next step in your life. What is the future holding for you? Do you see past 2021? Do you see 2022? Do you see 2023? What is the future? What is it all about? How are things in this pandemic? When everything is coming to a slow, to a stop, to a halt, what are you currently doing? This is the type of conversations we're here to have this evening. Yes, Brother Noel, will you not say so?
Yes, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And there are a lot of things happening in the world, King Jayms. There's massive unemployment, especially with this COVID pandemic. Massive unemployment, underemployment, contract labor, temporary labor. And even in our beautiful Twill Island here, Trinidad and Tobago, we see a lot of issues going on in our government and even with the labor force. People are out of jobs, people are hurting, people are suffering. So we live in a time that is unprecedented, what we classify as not normal. What are you doing with your time?
And this is not a show about conspiracy.
Yes.
It's not a show about hype. It's not a show that is going to try to persuade you in any particular direction, but it's a show to give you solid information, a show to give you facts, and have you personally convicted for you to want to move. Not that we moved you, but you had your own personal convictions because it's falling through. The words are ringing to your bell and you're understanding and you're coming into the light. We believe that this one ecosystem is the light in the financial darkness that the world is experiencing. And throughout any pandemic, throughout any sort of crisis in the globe, there's always an opportunity. And normally people don't look at the opportunity. And we know tonight you should take a close look at this opportunity that we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss what the one ecosystem is about, the dynamic functions and features of some of the system. And this show is a show that's going to be happening this Wednesday, next week Wednesday, and every Wednesday after God's Spare Life, where we will be coming to you to empower you, to give you hope in this country where many people are losing hope. People are talking about they can't wait for the borders to open, Brother Noel, so they can escape because they don't want to be in Trinidad anymore. They don't want to live here no more. I'm saying I'm not running away from my sweet, sweet TNT. I don't want to run away from Trinidad and Tobago. Despite all what's happening, I believe we have something to offer to the people and we could deliver solid information that could help them get to the next step in their life where they could actually see something. I mean, once upon a time, we had our Prime Minister that used to talk about 2020, and that was in 2010.
Yes.
I want to know who's talking about 2030. Who's talking about 2040? Where's the plans? Where's the visions? Where's the future? Where's any discussion? There's little to none. And tonight we are hoping to create discussion, thought-provoking discussion, that when you're at work tomorrow, when you're finished watching the show, you call up someone and you say, listen, them fellas, they're making sense, boy.
Yes. Correct is right, you know, and as we said before, the world is changing. We are in the new normal. And we have to, as this crisis is unfolding all around us, you know, capitalize on the opportunity. Because as King James said, in every crisis, there's an opportunity. You know, the Chinese have a character for crisis. And it speaks to us of opportunity. So we have to look for the opportunity. So while all this hurting, this suffering is going on, we have to seize that opportunity. We are here this evening, all of you who are looking on, to educate you, to tell you about some changes that are taking place in the world, all the who's who, and the big corporations, and the big bankers, yes, the investment bankers, they're getting into something called cryptocurrency. This space that most people are ignorant of. They're getting into that space, they're positioning themselves to create and generate wealth, to leave a legacy in the world. And we want people of Trinidad and Tobago to pay close attention to this show. We want you to put on your thinking cap, your business cap, your entrepreneur cap, because there's some crisis we're going through and we need to sail through this. We need to rise to the occasion. We need to embrace what is happening and learn. So it's all about the changing face of money, what is going on in the world, King James.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So let's talk. Let's tell them what is going on.
See, I believe when we come back from break, we could dive into the story because we really want to tell you about a story here tonight. We want to tell you the story of Bitcoin because you're going to be hearing about Bitcoin. You're probably hearing a lot of noise. You're hearing about the price. You're hearing about 50,000, 60,000 US for one particular Bitcoin. The question is, what do you understand about what you're hearing? And we at One Ecosystem, that's what we're here to drive home. We're here to drive home understanding. As independent marketing associates, as a part of the company, we are all about spreading education. We believe if you can learn, you can earn. That is what we are about. We're about learning for profit. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are about talking about what the curriculum in school do not talk about, what's sometimes taboo. We want to know certain questions as why it is that you could go to school all your life, don't learn about money, don't learn nothing about money, but when it comes time now for you to leave school, you have to work for what you was never taught about. So some things are wrong with the world in our school curriculum, and now with this at home, everybody's homeschooling and the situation of homeschool. What is in the curriculum that you have for your students, that you have for your children? What is in that curriculum? So I believe we have something to offer, and we're going to unfold this story about what Beyond 2021 is going to look like and how we are going to make it magical together with you.
Definitely. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you know? What am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
Good day all, my name is King Jayms, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future, but better and greater than that. In our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One Life for More Life, One Academy. Join the financial revolution. And welcome once again to Beyond 2021 with our One Ecosystem and all that we have to offer. You see, friends, let me dive into right now, if you allow me to dive into the story of who I am, a little bit about me, and more so about the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. How is a hand-in-hand process? I've been involved in the world of cryptocurrency since 2016. So going on 5 years now, I've been involved in the industry and thereof. But the industry is much more older than myself. The industry of cryptocurrency, or the story of cryptocurrency, started in 2008. And this story of 2008 was the birth of Bitcoin. When the financial crisis occurred and Lehman Brothers crashed and everything was falling apart, we had Hindu Credit Union, we had the Clico situation, and things was just not working according to how it was supposed to work. What transpired? Someone, we don't know who, it's an anonymous individual. They say Satoshi Nakamoto, that's his name, alleged. Whether it's a him, a hers, a who, a group, we don't know. But that's the name that was released on the white paper. What is a white paper? It's something like a business plan, but this is what was released onto the world of the internet, and that discussed the word Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer transaction method of payment that people wanted to utilize. This Bitcoin concept, my friends, today has taken the world by storm, and yet it is still quiet because you don't know. You don't know. You don't understand the concept and the story of Bitcoin. What started as mining, started as 5 cents, 10 cents, started as something there about Brother Noel.
Yes.
What started as nothing in some cases, today where it is causing a mania. And all we are saying to you, why did it start? And that's what I want to get into. I want to get into why did it start? Why did the world of cryptocurrency start? Because there was a problem. There's a problem with inflation. There's a problem with quantitative easing. There's a problem with fractional reserve lending. Now, you may not know those terms. You may not know those words. I didn't know them either until I joined the One ecosystem. And I started to learn via the One Academy in the One ecosystem, where I started to get the information that was so solid, that was so profound, that it opened up Pandora box in my mind. And now that I have been let go, I cannot fit back into that box. And this is why I get so excited and maybe a little passionate, because I know that people out there are in the situation I was in, that they didn't know. And now I have the opportunity to take advantage. I am experiencing certain things in my life that I've never experienced before. I'm being able to do certain things that I haven't been able to do before. Been able to pay bills on time that I haven't been able to do before. So in this world of crypto, the world of One ecosystem, the world of blockchain technology, we know we have something to offer. And I really want to touch more on the whole concept of blockchain, whole concept of Bitcoin, and give you some more of the history. But I know Brother Noel knows some of the history as well.
Yes, definitely. What King Jayms is saying there is so true. You know, money is changing. Money has changed over the years. The early days of bartering.
Yes.
You know, you have some grains, I have some fruit, and we will exchange. It was a peer-to-peer, personal, trustworthy interaction with the individuals that you met. And then it went to the days where they use shekels, they use
salt,
salt, leather,
wood
for hundreds of years were used as money. And then it went to gold and silver. But how convenient was that? How practical was that? These blocks of gold and these bags of gold coins or silver coins. And then it moved to where you will deposit this gold at the bench, and the person will give you a receipt, which became a promissory note. So we see historically that money has changed its face. And then on the 15th of August, 1971, the then president of the United States, President Nixon, removed the gold standard from the US dollar. So now the dollar is backed by nothing. But nevertheless, money keeps changing.
Is it possible he knew that it was never back? But that's another story for another day.
Another discussion, right? But we know it went to plastic, checks into plastic, the credit cards and so on. And then it went to secure forms of payment on the internet. Where has it gone now? It has gone to organic, authentic cryptocurrency. And the cryptocurrency function just like gold, because there's a limited supply that the internet system, what we'll talk a little about just now, the blockchain technology, there's only a limited amount that the blockchain can create. And so this is where money is going. It is going crypto, as the world also is going digital. You can actually use your smart device, your phone.
I want to jump in there. I want to jump in
crypto,
there. Yeah. I want to jump in there. And here why I want to jump in. Because you all, there's not a person in the audience that don't have a smartphone.
Exactly.
Everyone that's watching this show now, you might even be watching it on some sort of smart device. It cannot be that we in 2021 and we still have stupid money. No, it's time to have smart money.
Exactly.
You can't have stupid money. You have to have smart money. It's time that we transact, because what you have said, Brother Noel, what I would love for the audience to understand is that money is a form of communication. And how people were speaking with bartering, how they were speaking with shekels, how they were speaking with gold, was communication. And now the communication has advanced in such a stage that we're communicating with a smart device, and the money, the paper money, is not communicating fast enough. Whether it's credit card, it's not communicating fast enough. But that is just one aspect. There's a bigger element, and we cannot unfold everything in the show. But we believe if you continue to watch this show, continue to listen to what we have to share, you'll be picking up bits and pieces as we go along, as we unravel the history of money and demystify the whole concept of it. Because many people have it confused. Many people saw with their own eyes their Trinidad and Tobago TT dollar disappear into a new one. And now I know quite a few people running around with old bills that they are willing to take 20 cents on.
Wow.
Because they can't do nothing with this old bill. And you'll be amazed of the individuals. It's not just all criminals. It have some business people that was trapped with these old bills as well. So my thing about it is, how could we continue in such a system? And I think what's one of the most important parts of this entire concept is that we have never, and I want you to understand this, we have never, in your mind, say never, we have never had a chance or an opportunity outside of the traditional system that you are explaining.
Yeah.
You see the fiat, or what you would know as paper currency, or the central bank system. We have never had a system outside of the central bank. And this is some of the conversations we want to have here on national TV. We are here to have this conversation on national TV because we want to take you beyond 2021. We want to take you into the future. We want to have a serious conversation that is not being had by too many. The who's who in the world, why they are not sitting down and having this type of conversation. Why they're not breaking down plainly for people what has transpired as the errors that creating the new system and what people are fed up with. You see, the blockchain is where the excitement begins. The blockchain technology, and I will give you the definition the next segment.
Right.
The next segment, I'll give them the definition.
Okay. It's true, it's true. You know, the whole world is changing and money is changing. Money is changing with our world. And as King referred to there, you know, he talked about money being slow. Here you can send a message in nanoseconds to a friend. You can do a video call, you know, WhatsApp call. There's so many media platforms. We communicate at a high technological advanced rate.
Brother,
yet our money is so slow. You have to line up.
Oh, come on.
By the ATM, you have to risk people getting your information.
Come on.
And then we have...
Listen, it is amazing. Let's go back to the bank. You have to go into the bank and line up. The situation gets so critical that when ATM was rolling out, that was taboo at one point.
Yes.
But now you even have to line up for the ATM as well.
That's
So
right.
the situation is really not user-friendly to the speed of today's age with technology. We want to be moving so fast, but yet we are being held back by a slow system. Friends, please stay tuned. Come back, hear much more of what is driving this cryptocurrency, which is driven by blockchain technology.
Get started now. Get started with your One Academy package. Get started with your starter package. It's only $1,600 TT. Get your financial education from the One Academy. Although it's a beginner package, the information you're going to get from your One Academy starter package, you would have more knowledge than 90% of the world's population on finance for just $1,600 TT. Let's create a revolution. Let's spread the epidemic of our One Academy, One Life. Get it today.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then get Full 100. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Do you know what am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy. What is blockchain technology? Welcome back, friends, and that's what we want to start with here in this segment. We want to talk about blockchain technology and how come it's the driving force behind the cryptocurrency. You see, cryptocurrency couldn't come out without blockchain. It's synonymous. It goes hand in hand. They're together. And the reason why they're together is because technology cannot be stopped. Today we are on this internet platform. You're watching me via some sort of stream, something you're watching me on right now as we speak. Today, this is commonplace. But in 1999, in 1995, in 1990, this opportunity did not exist. We have the privilege to live in an era where we have seen dynamic change and dynamic growth. And here it is, you have an opportunity today with this one ecosystem to understand blockchain technology and the world of cryptocurrency. So by definition, what is blockchain technology? It's a digital technology that records and verifies a transaction. That's how simple it is. It's a technology that records and verifies a transaction. Now you're thinking, what's so significant about recording and verifying a transaction? I could do that on Excel, not Excel, what's all those accounting principles and different things that is used? You could do it somewhere there. No. This is not that type of conversation we're having. Blockchain technology is the first immutable, unhackable software available. Now you're going to probably say, oh, anything could be hacked. Well, you do it. Oh, if I get all the nodes in one place. Well, you get all the nodes in one place and you hack the software. It is not possible as it is right now. And this whole blockchain technology and the concept of, my friends, excites me because it is smart. It is trust. And today, I want you to say this with me. The Internet of Trust. That's what it is. So we had the Internet of Information, and we're on the information highway, and this is information coming and it's going all across the globe. Now, blockchain technology is the Internet of Trust. It's the protocol of trust. It's information from point A to point B, unhacked information that don't need a third party or any intermediary to be a part of the transaction when it comes to communication. And this trust protocol that I'm discussing with you, friends, it is so important that you would see all governments having a conversation, all the powers that be and major players in the game having the conversation, and they want to take blockchain technology and apply it to every facet. They want to apply it to agriculture, they want to apply it to food, they want to apply it to many different things in the world. But Brother Noel, the reason why blockchain was even found, discussed, or came about was because of cryptocurrency. So why they want to apply to everything else except for the world that it started with, which is finance, which is money. Why they don't want the transparency with money, but yet they talk about all this anti-money laundering and the SEC, and they talk all of these things, but blockchain technology, which is true transparency, that conversation is not being had.
Who is saying that that conversation is not being had? When you say, why don't they want this conversation? Who? Because as I understand, in many parts of the world, they are having that conversation.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
The problem here is what is going on in Trinidad and Tobago, what is going on in the Caribbean, what is going on in the minds of some of the men that are put here to govern our nation. It is time for Trinidad and Tobago to get with the program. It is time for us to adopt the technology. You know, there's a congruence of the technologies. You know, at the pinnacle, artificial intelligence. You have virtual reality, augmented reality. You have robotics, nanotechnology. Imagine this, King Jayms. You can walk into a store. There's nobody in that store.
Yes.
Nobody in that store.
Yes.
You know, and
sure.
You walk around and they are following you with various sensors and so on. And when you walk out, payment is made fast from your smart device.
Yes.
And you know who is doing this? Amazon. 300 plus stores are rolling out right now. We have autonomous vehicles. You have drones delivering medicine. You have rockets where people attach themselves to that they can fly over in case of an emergency. You have now electric cars, electric plane, electric boats. There are technologies which now they can download information to your brain. We have so much scientists in Trinidad and in the Caribbean, so much high-tech people. We have even a university. What is happening as far as blockchain technology is concerned? Why can it be incorporated? Why a new system of money cannot be incorporated to ease the situation with the foreign exchange? We need blockchain technology. The agriculture system, the medical system, the transportational system, the real estate system, they are all adopting blockchain technology, even the banks and major corporations. Why is not there a conversation, King Jayms, in Trinidad at a governmental level, at a corporate level? Why not embrace this technology? Why not partner with us? We have it here already made. You know, our blockchain system, we have the KYC encrypted, we have anti-money laundering, anti-financing of terrorism. So what we are saying to you is, it is time for you to get with the program. Educate yourself about the changing face of money, what is happening in the outer world, and bring it closer home. It will save us so much.
Correct.
Ease of transaction.
Correct.
Ease of doing business. Borderless. Global. Minimum fees. And mass usability of our ecosystem to facilitate growth, entrepreneurship, faster transaction, more business, King. This thing is so needed, you know, and we really have to be passionate about this. We really have to get with this.
See, I want to jump on something you said, and I want to agree and disagree at the same time.
Okay.
Because I agree that the government should be talking and so forth and having the discussion. But here's where I disagree. We don't need for them to be having and creating the discussion. Because if we continue to wait on them, the same way we are considered to be a third world country by some, we could be fourth and fifth world if we are waiting for someone else, for you to move beyond 2021. And what we are offering you tonight, and what conversation we're creating, and what we want to spark here this evening, friends, is that we have a system, we have a concept, we have a functioning reality that you deserve to be a part of. And we're asking you to look into this one ecosystem and find out how could you participate. Find any one of the independent marketing associates that's associated with the entire concept and say to them, let me sit down and discuss this with you. Let me find out how I could position myself. Call the number that you would see on the screen. Connect with any person that you know is involved in the ecosystem. No longer should you sit back and relax and wait. No longer should you be scared. No longer should you say, I am waiting for somebody else to do what I have to do. You see that dependency syndrome that Trinidad and Tobago like and Trinidadians like to have, depending on someone else to shape their future? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I had the privilege to travel to 1 or 2 countries, Brother Noel.
Yes.
And when I've seen what Singapore was able to do, a country that started similar to us when it came to independency, that had no natural resource, they didn't have oil, they didn't have gas, they didn't have nothing that we have. They had no pitch, they have nothing. And where they are today versus where we are today is day and night. And then people don't like that conversation. They tell me, don't compare that and don't have that. What do you mean don't compare? Why is it hurting you for me to speak the truth? So I'm saying to you that your child that's growing up here, in the next 20 years, the next 30 years, what is going to be the condition of our country for that child to live in? We can't wait for NIS. We can't wait for which party will be in power. Those days are done. What you have to do is take full control of what you have in your hands that you can control. And that is your educational level and your willingness to learn. The fact is that we have not had education or teaching. And I am saying to you, the land of the blind, I could have one eye. Guess who's considered king? All I need to do is be able to see. And I'm telling you right now, the whole land of Trinidad and Tobago, and an extension of the world, we're talking about 99% of the world don't even know the word cryptocurrency. So this still is in the innovative stage. Though the world of crypto has been around 12 plus years now, it's still in the innovative stage. The early adapters have not even come into this concept as yet. But Bitcoin is still skyrocketing. The crypto that we are part of, the one, this is doing exceptionally well all across the world. How do you position yourself in one ecosystem?
In fact, King James, I personally believe, this is my personal conviction, that the knowledge about cryptocurrency in general and about our ecosystem in the world is largely due to us.
You alone not convicted with that, so that is a given fact.
Exactly.
That is a given fact.
The mass population of the world, they knew little or nothing about cryptocurrency.
Correct.
We educated the world about crypto to a large extent. You know, we are stirring the minds.
Yes.
We are agitating the intellects out there.
Let me give you a joke.
Yes.
Let me give you a joke. I know one of our colleagues, Mr. Kimral Ali, who's a part of the organization. He went and he sat down with a young man and showed this young man and spoke to him about one ecosystem. And this young man didn't even know the word blockchain, didn't know the word cryptocurrency. Lo and behold, 2 years later, he's holding an event at the Hilton on blockchain technology and he's teaching the course. And to this day, he didn't join the one ecosystem. I'm sure he's having different experience now and he's trying to get all involved. The point that I'm making to you is don't outsmart yourself. Like most Trinidadians, they like to get very smart. The person that you can trust that's giving you the information, please look into the information and get started with us. Don't go and you try to do your own thing. You know, people like to do their own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. This is not our own thing situation. Our quote of arms said, together we aspire, together we achieve. I want to know, where is that togetherness in this country? Where is it? What is happening with togetherness? I want to say to you that this is an opportunity that's offering togetherness. This is the opportunity that's going to create what the late Dr. Eric Williams have always wanted to see. When he spoke about one currency in the Caribbean years ago, now this whole idea is being revisited. Why? Because a good idea is always a good idea. When it's implemented, may be the question. But a good idea is always a good idea and it will never ever be a bad idea. Always sometimes it's just timing of the idea. And right now, the timing for this opportunity couldn't be more explosive than right now, especially with this pandemic that you are experiencing as I am experiencing. Everybody is forced to be a part of the online culture, the online concept. You are forced and thrust into it. You didn't want to be a part of any smart device. You didn't want a laptop. Now your children have to have school online. So you didn't want to put your store online. That online is not for me. Now you're forced to be online.
Yes.
So what I'm saying to you, friends, is that don't leave your future to chance. Are you seeing beyond 2021? Are you willing to see beyond 2021? And if you are, guess who's willing to help? Guess who's willing to show you the right direction and to impress upon you how you can build a successful business? Friends, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And it's all because blockchain technology is safe. And I think that's one of the main things that I want to discuss right now for the next couple of minutes, is how safe it is. It is extremely safe because it is unhackable. It can eliminate fraud, duplicity, and forgery. Could you imagine a system like this in this country of Trinidad and Tobago? I am of the belief that the population, if they know the system exists, the majority of the population is upstanding citizens,
yes,
and they would want to see a technology that would eliminate or at least slow down fraud, duplicity, and forgery. I want to call out the great police commissioner. He's doing such an amazing job.
Yes,
let's sit down and talk about blockchain technology and how you could probably implement some blockchain technology in the world of finance. Because I want to know if drugs and arms and these things are making such income and it's such a pestilence in our society. If we was utilizing blockchain technology and they have to use this smart money to shop, how are they shopping to buy these arms and these dangerous materials? I don't think it's possible. So all I'm saying is, who is having the conversation and where are they having it? And could we be invited to the table? Could we be invited to the table to have this conversation? It may sound like noise to some, it may sound like air to some, but this is real. This is something we live, this is something we are passionate about, and this is something that not just Brother Noel and myself here speaking with you. This is something that have people behind it, real life people, and not in the tens or the 20s, but in the hundreds and in the thousands. And we're asking you to don't miss the boat. Don't miss this ride. Join us in understanding. Join us in being willing to learn. Join us and decide to do something. Do something, yes, Brother Noel. Do something.
We have to do something. We have to make a change. You know, don't just wait for the change to come to you, because this change is inevitable. It's knocking at your door. You move to the change. You make the change. Why can't we be, why can't we take the initiative? Why can't we be pioneers in this country? Is it because we are too small? There are brilliant minds in Trinidad.
Absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant minds that even, challenge some of the so-called scientists of the world. They are innovators here. They are inventors here. They are very smart people here. We are challenging you, those of you who are viewing this program this evening, to step up. Come on, step up. Be serious about this matter, because the situation with our foreign reserve, the situation with unemployment, look at our country. We have sunlight. We have wind. They're now talking about these things. Right, so
Brother Noel,
when we come back,
that is
we'll
a
continue this discussion.
hot topic you're raising there. We'll join that topic when we come back, because I am peeved at the whole concept of solar energy.
Yeah.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT dollars for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future. But better and greater than that, in our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One Academy. Join the financial revolution.
And God said, "Let there be light."
Welcome to the Antediluvian Native Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Native Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body. Stretching from ancient past to our modern times, we bring to you all the natural therapies, solar therapy, hydrotherapy, song therapy, aromatherapy, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, and homeopathic remedies as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
Get started now. Get started with your One Academy package. Get started with your starter package. It's only $1,600 TT dollars. Get your financial education from the One Academy. Although it's a beginner package, the information you're going to get from your One Academy starter package, you would have more knowledge than 90% of the world's population on finance for just $1,600 TT. Let's create a revolution. Let's spread the epidemic of our One Academy, One Life. Get it today.
Welcome back to 2021 and beyond with myself, Brother Noel, Emmanuel, Jack, and co-host Cordell King James, the captain of this ecosystem. You know, it's all about cryptocurrency, digital currencies, virtual currencies, the blockchain technology, and how you can be educated to position yourself to learn and to earn. So we invite you, pull up a chair. We are almost out of time, but you know, we'll be here again next week. We want you to pay attention. All right, we have 12 minutes, but we want you to pay attention to this program. Call a friend, call a neighbor, you know, and listen and learn, because this is important stuff we are talking here. This is big stuff. This is actually big business. And you know, before we went to the ad, we were talking about the green technologies and the smart technologies and how Trinidad and Tobago is so geographically positioned. Imagine if we can set up a blockchain center here, or a data center here where we have the electricity is a little more affordable. What kind of revolution we can create as far as employment is concerned. You know, getting these people from the universities, getting these high-tech people involved and creating jobs, creating employment to help our citizens. you know, and that technology will allow for the ease of doing business, faster transaction, more secure. So King Jayms, you were talking about the ecosystem and so on. What is this ecosystem all about?
No. Yesterday I was in Tobago and I had the privilege to talk to a young man that's a real astute, amazing engineer. And as you mentioned, we have so many bright minds in Trinidad and Tobago. This is one of the bright minds that we have living in Tobago. And I was speaking to him about the world of the ecosystem and this same blockchain. And I was mentioning to him that blockchain technology, we have courses on blockchain technology that discuss voting, the AI. It breaks down where it comes from. It breaks down the very concept of blockchain technology. How could you not want to have this course in your library? I remember people used to buy a bunch of encyclopedia just to say they have the information. Yeah. Many people never even opened the encyclopedia because some salesman came and sold you that encyclopedia concept and you bought it. Now you have the encyclopedia on your phone. Yes, okay, true, no problem. However, this information that we're talking about, with the one ecosystem, you get theory and practical. So you're not going to just get the education and the information with the one ecosystem. No, you're going to get a chance to participate and actually have ownership of coins that you would receive from mining free promotional tokens. Now it sounds like a lot. If I begin to start to explain to you about difficulty rate, begin to explain to you about mining, it may confuse you. So I don't want to go through all that explanation. What I do want to discuss with you is why you have to get started. Because you need to diversify your portfolio. You need to have what's considered to be the second economy. You need to have something in your wallet. You have a physical wallet, excellent. Where's your digital wallet? Where is your digital wallet? You have US, Euro, Pound, TT dollars, perfect. Where's your coin? Do you have a piece of any coin? If you don't have any coin, I have one for you. I have the one for you. And that's part of the one ecosystem that you need to be a part of. Now, before we break in the last segment, we was getting into solar, and we was going to touch on, I don't know if that subject is taboo or not, but every time I board an airplane, when I'm landing in certain countries, especially Amsterdam, and I see these wind turbines, and I see some of these coal areas that have panels, solar panels in these coal areas, it make me wonder what we doing with all this free hot sun. What are we doing? Why is it hard to adapt and put in place here? Who is actually afraid of the concept? Is it that the black gold, some people call oil black gold, is it the black gold industry and the people who control that industry have some level of fear of the solar energy? How could we as a nation of a population of 1.5 million thereabout be scared? What is the situation? What is the problem? Friends, I want to encourage you that the one ecosystem, not going to just talk to you about crypto and blockchain. That's very important. We're going to talk, we're going to teach, we're going to drive that home. There's no doubt about that. But what we want to drive home is principles of everyday life. What we want to create is a community that's willing to do a change. What we want to create is enough individuals that not saying we're going to do something, but deciding to do something. Deciding that we'll bring in the panels. We'll have enough of a community to negotiate and move things around. We are community friends that want regulations for this industry. We want to be a part of this industry that is so transparent. But here what? There's no regulatory bodies and rules in place for this. Why? Why 12, 13 years later, Brother Noel, the cryptocurrency space is not regulated? These are some of the conversations that I think is being missed. People are talking, but let's talk about what is missing. I know we don't have the time to get into it today, but these are some of the conversations that we're going to have over the next couple of weeks, friends, that is going to stir you, because it stirs me every time I start to understand. When I go through the history of money and the very concept of, it is thought-provoking, it is scary. When you have learned that you have been lied to for years about the very concept, when you understand who is controlling, when you understand the internet of trust and where the trust was and what caused this trust. Because, truth be told, we used to do bartering, me and you. But then some institution, as money started to evolve, came between me and you and started to cause distrust. They said, pass all our money to them. They will now pass it to you. And what happened over years as we started to die and our children started to live, less and less trust between us occurred and more trust went to the third party. So it might have been an A and B situation, but C found their way in between us, and now A and B only trust C. A and B don't trust each other no more. But blockchain is here to help in that. Now, I do not want you to think that we are talking about overthrowing the fiat currency system or the banking system. That's not the conversation I'm having. I am not having that conversation with you. The conversation that I am having with you is that one ecosystem wants to integrate into the paymenting processing centers of the world. We want to be one of the #1 choice when it comes to regulations in the world of cryptocurrency. We want to be the first, if not the only one. If there's 5, 6, 7, 10, it doesn't matter to us. We want to be one of the ones that you go into the banking system and you're able to purchase the travel with. Because guess what's not going to change? Guess what's never going to change? You're never going to travel with your Trinidad and Tobago dollar and use it in Bulgaria, use it in Japan, use it in Singapore, use it anywhere outside of Trinidad and Tobago. Nowhere. You can't even go in Jamaica. I remember I went to Jamaica. The cambio in the airport in Jamaica did not want to take my TT dollars. I was in shock. I said, but you do so much business with Trinidad. How you don't want to take? No, sir, we don't take this. I was what? So I'm saying to you, the world of crypto is upon us. Where's your digital wallet? One ecosystem have a digital wallet for you. One ecosystem can position you with a digital wallet. Join one ecosystem.
Correct is right. You know, and we have the evidence with us historically.
Yes.
That since the 1960s, there were plans laid for the digitalization of the world. And way back in the Economy magazine, the year, I think it was 1988, I think it was, if my memory serves me well, where this cryptocurrency in the Economy magazine was predicted to rise. And here we are, 2021 and beyond. Do you think cryptocurrency is going to stay down? Nothing can change by cryptocurrency.
No.
The train is set. The positions are set. There are over now close to 8,000 plus cryptocurrencies. Which one do you have in your financial portfolio? As King was saying, you know, you have all these different currencies, and there is a strain, a deficit as it were, when it comes to foreign reserve. Manufacturers are having problems, businessmen are having problems.
Yes.
We are bringing the solution. If you embrace our one ecosystem, if you participate in getting necessary education to understand our ecosystem, get your tokens mined on our blockchain and earn your coins. So you're not getting a degree and you have to out there be competing with others and line up to get a job. While you're earning, while you're learning, you have the capacity to earn these cryptocurrency ones. In our ecosystem, be able to use those ones to purchase goods and services worldwide, international, global. What are you waiting on? Join us. Join the financial revolution.
I want to beat on the desk and make noise, and friends, I'm just saying to you, friends, absolutely join one ecosystem. As we look to close, I want to leave you with these thoughts that the light that we provide in the world of finance is a light that is going to shine and shine very bright. The world out there is in darkness and illiteracy when it comes to finance and simple concept of. And with this new cutting emerging trend, you have a chance to position yourself in front. You Brother Noel would have mentioned over 8,000 cryptocurrencies, but there's none of them here that's having any conversation with you to bring you into the world of understanding it. We want you to understand it and position yourself with us, because cryptocurrency strength is in the people, and we are people driven, centered, and we know that you are the value. And if you join us, you can only become more valuable. So we look forward to working with you, we look forward to building with you, and we look forward to one ecosystem adding more to your life. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. This is your host, King Jayms, with Brother Noel, Emmanuel Jack, and we ask you to join us next week beyond 2021 and more.
One ecosystem, you know them. We not frightened for nobody, but we respect everybody, and we better than everybody. So we will run with anybody. No fear, no better than we. No kind, no better than we. Step on me one and say, one ecosystem to the world you say. One ecosystem will do something, do something, do something, do something, uno do something, do something. I'm not talking. One ecosystem will do something, do something, do something, do something, uno do something, do something. I'm not bag of lip chasing. Aye.